Hey guys, I'm Nick. Today we're going to do our first video in our playlist or series about American-made companies, small companies that make products in America. This first company, a gentleman reached out to me about things that I should have on my kayak. I had posted a video about 10 must-haves for kayak fishing. Benjamin reached out and said, "Hey man, you didn't mention any leashes. I own a company called Robo. We make phone tethers, leashes for paddles, pliers, and everything else." And I was like, you know what, man? I don't use a lot of leashes. I usually just use a paracord. But I was like, hey, let me try them out. So I bought some leashes from Benjamin. He got them out to me super quick. He has a website. He's located in Iowa. He makes, man, these things are nice. I won't lie. I've never been a real big leash person. If you know me, I don't leash my paddle. I mean, it's a bungee down, but there's no leash on it. I don't leash my rods and reels. I don't leash the client's rods and reels either. I've always used paracord to like secure my pliers, but that's just so I know where they're at, not so much because I need a leash. But man, I was impressed. The pricing is great. I don't have the exact numbers. I just can't remember. I bought them. Probably 2 months ago. I've been using them since then. If you know, I probably fish more in a month than the majority of you guys fish in a year. I've spent a ton of time on the water. I put them through the paces, and I'm pretty darn happy. Here's a version right here. This actually comes with a carabiner that's still on here. Here's the setup, how I received it. This is a small version. I know he's made some changes since this. He actually talked to me about them. He made these loops bigger, made some changes, but not because they needed to be made. He had multiple variations and he wanted to condense it down to have less products. He makes these in 9 different colors, okay? He has a longer one. This long one is actually for a measuring board, but it's not what I used it for. We'll get to that in a minute. These little guys did a fantastic job, okay? This one right here has been clipped to this ring, and he has been holding my D-hookers on the kayak. How I mounted it was I just mounted it to my seat. This big loop's real nice because then you can just take it, wrap it around, pull this through here. It stays on the seat without issues. And then I clipped it off to this little split ring like so. It's attached to my seat. D-hookers stretch out real nice and easy. Fantastic memory, right? Stretch way out, boom, right back in where it goes. Obviously, I use these, I don't know, every fish I catch. Any fish that's hooked poorly, this is the thing. It's been around for a long time. This thing's done fantastic. The other one, the other short version, I used it to secure my split ring pliers. Obviously, I use these to change out hooks as needed on the kayak or remove hooks real quick or, whatever else. Has a little cutter here too. Did a fantastic job. This sits on the left-hand side of my seat. This is on the right-hand side of my seat. Worked perfectly. Now, the other thing I wanted a way to secure a fish. Like say we catch a big, beautiful fish. We want to keep it in the water. What I typically do, and I've shown you guys in past videos, is I take 2 pair of fish grips. I just intertwine them. I clip one to the kayak and one to the fish that's in the water. Then my fish grips are stuck together and I got to undo them and all kinds of stuff. It's not a lot of work. It's just not needed. So I was like, man, this long version, which is the hog trough version, really designed to hook to a measuring board, which is great because then you could leave it behind you and pull it to the front of the kayak because that's well over 6 foot of stretch and zoop, right back to where it was. That's cool. Does a fantastic job and great memory. Haven't had any issues. But what I did with it was on the right side of my kayak, there's a D-ring behind me, a little D-loop that holds the bungee on. I just took this, I put it through there, wrapped it up, and I clipped it to the back of my seat. That way it's out of the way the entire time. Anytime we catch a big fish that we want to take a quality picture of, we still want to release her, I just take this, I clip it to my fish grip, I keep her in the water, we keep her nice and healthy, we pull her out of the water, we take a gorgeous photo, and we let her swim off. This made it easy because it stretches. So it's never, well, man, my cord's not long enough, my rope's not long enough, I can't get that big fish in the water. It's going to stretch out well over 6 foot. That fish can do whatever it wants. Be happy, swim in circles, stay healthy, and that is important. This has done a fantastic job. One of the biggest concerns of mine were these crimps underneath here. Now, obviously, they have heat shrink over them, but they're stainless steel. they're still going to get wet, especially if the fish is swimming around in the water, right? Or you're just on the water in general, especially launching in the surf. Everything gets wet somehow. But it's stainless steel, so it's not going to corrode. That's important. It's going to last a lot longer. Now, these are only 2 months old, but I had 0 issues realistically. The only thing I could think that was something silly that doesn't even matter. It's not even bad. It's so... Ooh, there's a spot of corrosion right there. It's irrelevant. On this little piece right here, it still works perfectly as intended without any kind of issues. That's that, man. Benjamin makes a cool product. Here's his website. You can see on here he has phone tethers, which is really, really cool. He has this new one, a little web design. That's pretty cool. If you're worried about dropping your phone, it's going to do a great job. He's got hats, decals, buffs, all kinds of stuff on here. He now offers them in 9 colors. Unfortunately, from what he told me a few minutes ago, this green color is no longer available. It just wasn't that popular, and I liked it. Go figure, right? I'm a lame dude. I get it. It doesn't matter. He has a ton of color options. If you want some custom colors, he told me you can email him, and if he has it, he'll make it happen. But if you guys are interested, check out the rest of the website. Go on there. He makes a great product. Shipping was quick, easy. Obviously, check out online. Nice guy. Awesome stuff. Made in America. You know, shop small, support small businesses. It all comes full circle and it works out wonderfully. Going forward in this series, we're going to look for another business to do a review on like this. If you own a small business where you produce all the products in America, then give me a call. Let me know and we'll make it happen. Shoot me an email at nick@navarrekayakfishing.com. If you have friends or family or someone else you know who does fall into that criteria, send them my direction. I bought these myself. He did not send them to me for free. I wanted to pay for them. That way I could give you an honest review and the video wasn't just bought and paid for. And that's that. There's nothing else to it. I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch. And as always, I look forward to you booking your next adventure.